Hi, and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I am Lola. Today we are talking about Chemical Overload. Now this is a 1 to 4 player deck building game by Rebirth Games, who we want to thank for sending us this copy to review. Now before we get to that review, we'll give you a very quick overview of how it plays. Chemical Overload is a deck building game where you will be brewing potions for victory points. On your turn, you can perform 2 actions. You can gain a coin, you can buy a flask, you can gain a chemical, or you can brew a potion. On each turn, you have a number of free actions you can do. You can place a flask from your hand into your flask area, or you can play any potions that are in your hand or on your table area. Note that you can only play a potion 1 time in each turn. Whenever you create a toxic potion, you must raise the toxic level. If it reaches the next threshold, a toxin card is drawn and is performed with either an ongoing effect or a one-time effect that affects everybody around the table. Once a toxic level reaches the very top, the end of the game is triggered. The round is played out so that everyone has had an equal amount of turns, and then you add up all your points to see who is the next Elder Alchemist. I gotta start off here by saying that this is absolutely my new favorite deck builder of all time. I don't know if he agrees or not, but I'm really excited about this. The artwork is gorgeous. It looks fantastic. I love the theme. It's fast-paced and it just does it really, really well.
Yeah, even though you're just looking at potion bottles, the way they designed each potion bottle on the cards is really, really great.
Yeah, the artwork is just amazing. The detail with it, it's just so gorgeous. And I love how all the potions work. Now, as a game progresses and you're building more potions, because potions are free actions to play, whether they're from your hand or on your table, it makes your turns get progressively more powerful and interesting as you get fantastic synergies that happen as you play out your hand. There's lots of potions that will let you draw extra cards, which might be new potions that let you do more things, and it's just very satisfying and a whole lot of fun. So to be clear, what you see here is from the deluxe edition. So we have the metal coins and the wooden potion tracker and gems as well, which really add to the ambiance and the experience of the game. Now, this is a fast-paced game. You can play it in 45 to about 75 minutes, and the turns go really quickly, which is really fun. So it makes it a great game to play. Just 2 people works very well. It works well if you've got more people around the table as well. Now, one of my favorite things that they do here, which is a little bit on the unique side for a deck building game, is when you get a new card, you get to put it on the top of your draw deck instead of the classic placing it into your discard pile, meaning that you'll never know when you're going to get it. Now, this allows for a whole lot more strategic planning as well, because as you're performing your current turn, you're planning your next turn, because what you're purchasing you're able to use next turn, and you'll know that because it will be what you're drawing. Sometimes you get to draw it right away if you have a potion that allows you to draw a card, and you play it after you get something that you know you want to use this turn. So there's a lot of flexibility in that, and I really love that.
And they also have potions that go directly into your deck on top of your draw pile, or ones that go directly to the table and pretty much remain in effect. You get to use them once per turn as if you were playing them from your hand, but they are in a little table area of your very own.
Yeah, so it can be really fantastic for building the strength of your deck, for building almost an engine in a way. So if you have potions that allow you to gain a coin every turn, now you don't have to use an action for this. You need coins in order to get higher level flasks, to get higher level potions, so you can generate a bit of an engine with that. There's so many ways that you can take your game and your strategy that really allows for a lot of flexibility. What's great here too is there's a ton of replayability, as the rulebook offers 8 sets of recommended potions. So there's a certain amount of level 2, 3, 4, 5s, and 6s that you play within every game, which you can mix and match. But the recommended 8 sets are really fantastic. We've been working through them, and they really add to the replayability. It just varies it up enough that you're constantly needing to rethink strategies and how you're approaching it. So there's a ton of variability here in your games.
We also understand there's an expansion that's going to be coming out soon, which I assume will add more potions and more variability, so it's going to increase the replayability that much more.
I'm really excited about this, and we will have more information for that when we find out, and we can lead that into the description as well. This is a fantastic game. If you like deck builders, if you like the theme of this is definitely one to check out. It's also fast to learn, fast to teach people as well, and can be played pretty much by anyone. So my final thoughts on this is, well, clearly I just love it. It's a fantastic game. The art is amazing. I love the theme. It plays really, really well with a lot of great strategy. It moves fast and is exciting.
We've tried other deck builders. They're a lot of fun. I like the way it kind of eases you into a game, but the theme of this one is what really drives it home for me. It's a really fun theme to gather chemicals, to combine into potions and use those potions to increase what you're doing. It really makes sense in the format of a deck builder.
Thank you so much for watching our review today.
If you've enjoyed this content, please support the channel by subscribing.
And as always, happy gaming, folks. Now this is a 1-to-4 deck building game by Rebirth Games, who we want to thank for sending us a copy of the game to review. Before we get to that review, we'll give you a very quick overview of how it plays. And why are you laughing?
It's a 1-to-4 deck building game.
Fine.
1-to-4 what?
I knew I made some error, but I didn't know what it was.
You were so confident. This is a 1-to-4 deck building game.
I had to continue because I'm like, well, I don't know. I knew something was amiss, but I'm
In
like, I'll
context,
just go.
you get to build 1-to-4 decks.
Okay. Chemical Overlord. At the very first.
At the end, we do like with everything wrong with, and we do a counter.
How many times do I do it?
Chemical Overlord.
I used to think this was called Chemical Overlord, and I said to Sean, how many times am I going to get this wrong? And I figured I was going to get it wrong no times. I swear I was going to do it, and this was the very first time I said it. Chemical Overload is a deck building game. Okay. Chemical Overload is a deck building game where you will be building, not building, you're kind of building, but it's potions. You're not building. This isn't Lego here. You can only play. You must raise the toxin level to the next level.
Yeah, the theme.
If it reaches the next threshold, a toxin card is shown. What are you laughing at? He's laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at the idea.